one of my subscribers told me he got to take a couple lessons with George Knudsen, and he said we don't play golf to relax, we relax to play golf. So that's what I'm keying in on, is I want to stay relaxed, just swing about 80%. Hey guys, that's a great little quote from George Knudsen. I think it's so cool that one of my subscribers told me that story. And I want to tell you guys, the thing I'm so proud of about my swing evolution is this is a group effort. We're all doing this together. People are researching along with me, and they're sending me clips of OTT swingers from the past. This is exciting and it's fun because it works. Like, I literally think that this could upend the golf instruction industry. It's really simple. Take it inside, up, and over. That's it. Just like you'd swing an axe or a sledgehammer. But for some reason, everybody's trying to swing the sledgehammer underhanded, and, that's how you break your ankle. But anyway, I wanted to say something about over the top, okay? So a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not really over the top. Okay, let me define it for you. My over the top miracle swing is a swing that is over the plane of the backswing. You take it back on the backswing and you swing over that. For me, that's over the top. Now, I got this phrase first from Tom Watson, who said, I got sick of hitting pushes and fat shots, so I said, I'm going to swing over the top of it. And then I heard Jim McLean describe his old roommate Bruce Litsky as an over-the-top flusher. Then I heard Johnny Miller say Bruce Litsky takes it back to the inside and hits over the top of it when he won the 2003 U.S. Senior Open. And then I've heard Nick Faldo describe the swing the same way.
No problem. Okay, I'll just aim down the left side and come over a little bit, and there it goes. Bruce is always in the fairway.
Yeah.
So there's Ben Crenshaw saying the exact same thing. So all you people that are arguing with me that, it's not really over the top, it sounds kind of moronic. Not just because you're disagreeing with all these Hall of Fame major winners, but because you're missing the forest for the trees. Who cares what I'm calling it? You know what I'm talking about, okay? It's a downswing that goes over the backswing plane in transition. That's all there is to it. And it works, okay? So I really think that this is something that everybody should try. I'm going to be adding new golf OTT drills to the Miracle Golf Swing section in MSC TV. I highly encourage everybody to get the video, and if you feel up to it, get a subscription. It's just dynamite, and we're all doing this together, which is great. If you're struggling and you've been through what I've been through, it is so exciting when it starts to come together. So enjoy this video. I'm going to hit drivers for you guys. I'm going to show you every driver that I hit. And I only hit one bad drive, one that was like a push slice out to the right. The other were fantastic, about 20 swings. And that's something I think I've never been able to do. Even my misses, I hit some low drives, they'd be right in the middle of the fairway. I think that's one reason why I'm playing much better golf now. So I hope you guys hit them long and hit them straight. So I was watching some of my interview with my friend Chris Cheddar, and she was talking about Hogan and how he would hit 25 balls in a group, and they'd all be so close that, they'd be within like 20 feet of each other. They say you could throw a blanket over them. And she said he's the only guy that she ever saw that could hit drivers all the same distance. Like, he knew how far he was going to hit his driver. So today I'm going to be trying to swing with one swing, say 80-85% firm but not crazy, and just see what kind of consistency I can get. That'd be awesome. Okay, so here's my first drive. Nice little tidy fade on that one, and that's the shot that I'm preferring nowadays. That was pretty much dead straight. Now I'm trying to keep my tempo exactly the same. Nice other straight ball. I'm hitting a lot of low balls now, I notice. And that's about a perfect drive for me. Now, one thing I'll notice about smooth swinging is that, maybe these balls aren't close to my max distance. But I would say if I hit 10 balls at top speed versus 10 balls at 80%, that my average would be longer with the 10 balls at 80% because I'm not hitting the really wild miss. One of my subscribers told me he got to take a couple lessons with George Knudsen, and he said we don't play golf to relax, we relax to play golf. So that's what I'm keying in on, is I want to stay relaxed, just swing about 80%. That's some pretty good advice from George Knudsen. I really took it to heart. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can put a nice smooth swing on this ball. Oh, that was pounded. Now this front angle is quite interesting to me. At a glance, my swing might not look too different, but it is. I knew that one was going crazy because I took it outside instead of inside. Now I want to show you in slow motion. The swing on the right is the one that I just hit that big push cut. And you can see that because I took it back different than the first two, I'm way behind, and I try and save it and I can't. Now, it may not look an awful lot different because my swing fingerprints are always going to be the same, but this swing is much different. And I'm going to show you in slow motion how it is different. Watch the cowboy. I've got the Sam Snead squat for the first time ever without trying to do it on purpose. Okay, let's take a look at this driver swing from the front, frame by frame. This is going to be very interesting. Now I'm taking this way back to the inside for me, and I think you don't see it at first until we get to about left arm parallel. So here's my left arm parallel position now, and you can see rather than being away from me down the line, it is way inside. That is the first clue that I'm taking it super deep. Now, as I take it up to the top of my backswing, I'm making my transition, and this is where you can see that it's a little bit over the top when I used to drop it under. Now there's going to be something very interesting. Now watch my knees here. I move into the Snead squat. There have been periods in my swing evolution where I've tried to do the squat and try and manufacture it, but for the first time it's just happening. Another thing that I absolutely love about this transition is watch how my feet are planted into the ground as I go into the squat. This is going to give me a really solid base to turn my body from. This is what I've talked about, the squeeze pivot in the past. I used to be a pro ballet dancer, and when you're going to do a pirouette, you spread your knees apart and then pull them together. So here the legs are coming back together, and I've got a nice little toe drag that pulls me up to my finish. That's a pretty good driver session. Guys, check out the over-the-top miracle swing at myswingevolution.com. Do you have trouble slicing the golf ball? How many times have you heard people tell you you're swinging over the top? That's your problem. What if I told you the natural motion of swinging over the top is actually the best way to hit the golf ball? Would you think I'm crazy? Well, I'm here today to tell you about the over-the-top miracle. The best part is it's a natural motion based on a throw.
What I worked on there was trying to get as far back as I could inside, tried to stay down through the ball.
Do you think you picked up some yardage since we've been working on this stuff?
On the driver, at least 50 to 60 yards.
It's dynamite.
It's crazy.
You don't have to be stuck with an over-the-top slice. That's why I created the new video, The Over-the-Top Miracle. Transform your game with the over-the-top miracle swing at myswingevolution.com.